Opening up Tony T. Welcome back to TonySpace.com. NBA 3-pack. Ramon Scott, you'll find his screen plays over at TonySpace.com. He's been on a tear over the last 30 days. 2,274 units of profit. All documented over at TonySpace.com. So let's bring Ramon in right now, ready for his 3-pack from the NBA. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, a little breather here with NBA on Sunday, and we know our combatants for the national championship. Hey, I made it there with my brackets, but maybe some other slip ups along the way. Got I went chalk and I got the two teams right, but it was those other games that I guess I didn't have a perfect bracket.
Yep, it's kind of tough to try to figure all this out, but the final two teams got there, Purdue and UConn. I'm looking forward to that game on Monday night. Also, a good women's game as well Sunday. But we're going to look our attention here on this NBA card. Yeah, it was a light night Saturday, but they're going heavy Sunday here with the NBA. You can't blame them with the Final Four as you'd expect here. So let's go ahead and let's get underway with our NBA rundown for tonight. Bulls and Magic going head to head here. Magic 7, total 210.5.
Yeah, Tony. So a little bit of Magic still, a little bit to play for. So they will have motivation here. I would think for this one in Chicago, they're still trying to hang on for the home court in their game as well. So I do think we do have two teams with a little bit of motivation, even though we're running out of games, just a handful left now for every team. So I do expect this one to be played pretty heartily with these two. This series has been a pretty steady under between these Eastern Conference foes. 10 of the last 14 meetings here between these two, and 21 of the last 29, quite frankly, here. So, really, you're talking a long term sample over a decade of play here between these franchises under in these series. Tony, Orlando's under in 15 of their last 21. They've gone under in 15 of 23, or let's see, 15 and 23 to the under at home this season, Tony. Chicago's gone under in 5 of their last 6, including 3 straight. And no White, no Caruso. Well, White and Caruso questionable here, Tony, so they could be in there. Last I checked, questionable. So I'm going to still go under here. This one's already, well, it was probably going to make my list, actually. Tony's a premium, but was 213, maybe 212.5, and already fallen here to 210.5, 210 or so. So let's get on it and take the under as our free play here on the show.
All right, Mo Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Bulls and Magic here under 210.5. All right, let's continue here on our NBA 3-pack, guys. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick packages. Let's continue here with the next game here on the board here from the NBA as we continue here. As we're going to go here from 6:10 to the 4 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Eastern time here. And this would involve the Knicks and the Bucks, so we'll get there in just a second. We're still going through. Here we go, ready to roll here. Knicks and Bucks head to head. Bucks 3.5. Total sits here 220.
Yeah, it's all about NBA hoop here on Sunday night. Nice touch here. So with New York and Milwaukee, again, you got two teams with a little bit of motivation here. Certainly, the Knicks are trying to improve their position and not slide any further as well. Currently sitting in the number 5 spot, and Milwaukee, of course. Uh, I fill in the punchlines, I guess, Tony. They're hanging on right now in second. We just saw Cleveland lose to the Lakers. So, Milwaukee could stand to win a game. I mean, Knicks, we know the Knicks have definitely had their moments right now in Milwaukee. Whatever's going on, Tony, if it is coaching, bad on them, right? I mean, everybody scratch their head when you fire a coach. It's whatever it was at the time, 70% winning percent, probably higher than that, wasn't it? And all of a sudden now you're losing to teams like Toronto, Memphis, uh, Utah. So Giannis questionable. It's a 1.5 game lead right now over Cleveland. I would expect this game to be played pretty hotly contested. Pat Bev questionable. I would like him in there, and maybe it was going to be a premium, Tony, but you want Pat Bev on an under. Certainly, we've got a lot of unders on those Knicks games too. Series is eight of the last 12 under between these two teams. So I'm going to go under here with the Knicks and the Bucks on Sunday.
All right, Ramon Scott, get his premium picks over at TonySpace.com. Knicks and Bucks under 219. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. 220 as well. Well, obviously, shop, get the best number. All right, next up here
Yeah, okay.
on our NBA rundown as we move on here to 7:40 Eastern time. It'll be this game right here. Kings, Nets head-to-head. Kings, 7.5 on the road, total 221.
Well, Tony, I'm not going spoiler alert. I mean, you're putting it up there already. So, and I don't want to come on here being, Mr. Tune Out the under predictions. But quite frankly, Tony, if I were to look at some other games today on this schedule, I think I'd have more unders. So just watch that, everybody, today. Check my work tomorrow. We'll come back here and see how it went, Tony. But I'm expecting maybe a lot of these games to go under on Sunday, quite frankly, because, we don't really have this type of schedule. And, yeah, there are Sunday night games usually. You get two, three, four, but a lot of teams are playing on Sunday here. I'm not saying there's any conspiracy. I'm saying it is a factor in travel workload, the time of the year, we're in the last 2 weeks of the season, week and a half, so there is something to this here. And with Sacramento and Brooklyn, Sacramento's gone under in 12 of their last 15. They are 14 and 24 to the under on the road this season, including under in 4 of their last 5 on the road. Brooklyn has fallen off, on pace for sure. 23rd right now. We know Sacramento's middle of the road in pace of play, but the series, 6 of the last 7 meetings here in Brooklyn under. They meet here just once a year, but I'm going to end up going under here, Tony. And we'll see tomorrow. I mean, if I come back here and say, well, it was how many? What do we got? 13 game card, 12 game card, Tony, and I'll take my chances. There's no grand salami for the basketball totals, Tony, but I'd be on it tomorrow under.
All right,
You that.
Ron Scott here. Kings and Nets going under total here of 221. All right, let's take a look over. We got to the 3-pack here from the NBA. So let's take a look over at TonySpace.com. As you can see, Ramon is putting together impressive past 30 days, 2,274 units of profit here. Document over at TonySpace.com, showing great profit here for the year as well. Of course, we got a lot of volume today. We got 13 on the NBA. We have 15 Major League Baseball on there. We got for a Sunday, 9 on the ice. So a lot of volume here on the Sunday. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Good. You told me how many NBA there are, so we'll check. I'm not broad brushing it, Tony, but just something to watch. Okay, yeah, Tony, we're going to be involved heavily tomorrow in Major League Baseball. That's where we're starting to do some real damage here in April with keeping those units up. It was we did okay today. Would have liked to have been a better day, yeah, but we gonna come up here and have another big day on Sunday in Major League Baseball. That big NBA card with important games. Certainly, the way the playoffs are set up now, I think it did a good job. We got a lot of games with some intrigue tomorrow, Tony, and a deep hockey card as well, Tony. So over to Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all of my premium pick packages. I don't know how I'll have them bundled tomorrow, quite frankly, Tony, with this fun card, but certainly the one way to have to not worry about it is to grab a 3-day package, a 7-day package, or a long-term package. Look, we're heating up. Tony already told you yesterday the hockey run I'm on here. I'm just telling you right now, I went 3-1 in baseball today, and pretty much been turning in a pretty good card in baseball outside of opening day. Here it was kind of a handicappers. Didn't go well for a lot of cappers on opening day. That's all right. It's been pretty good since then. So you can ride with me in Major League Baseball tomorrow. Remember, it's Sundays. We'll have mostly day games. So it's going to be fun. It'll be baseball in the day, basketball and hockey at night, pretty much, Tony, on Sunday. And I expect a pretty busy card, maybe get up to double-digit plays. That's the way I play it. So if you follow me, this is serious, folks. If you do subscribe to my package, you can usually expect on a card like tomorrow between 5, 7, maybe even 10 plays on a day like tomorrow with a pretty heavy board here and some competitive games. That's the way I like to go about it. So you get good value if you subscribe to my plays in those packages, Tony. You can use the promo code Tony T at checkout when you get the 3-day, the 7-day, or the 30-day. Of course, that 3-day is going to get you Sunday. It's going to get you that championship game on Monday, Tony, with Purdue and Connecticut, and more Major League Baseball and a few more NBA, NHL plays as well. Probably can probably get the NIT out of there too, right, Tony? For Tuesday night, is it? So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and join me over there. Check out the handicapper leaderboard, see who's hot. Look at my records. Tony showed you the leaderboard there and my page with those packages. So please check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. All my picks are documented here on the site, and you can go back and take a look at every pick I make. And they're mostly winners. That's proven on the handicapper leaderboards.
That's right, guys. NIT's over. NIT was over Thursday. See, no, we almost got over at Tony'sPicks.com. Great results for Ramon the last 30
all
days.
over, Tony.
20, yeah, we're just one left. Count the women's tomorrow, then there's two. 2,274 units of profit for Ramon Scott here the last 2 days. That is all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, that promo code Tony T at checkout will save you that 20% off. But more importantly, click the link in the description. Land on Ramon's handicap page. That's where we have all the records. That's where the picks are graded. Third-party source who we pay to do that, and you can see the plays graded at right soon after they're done, and we calculate all the records. Of course, this is the point of sale here for Ramon's premium pick packages. They'll get signed up, and of course, the long-term passes are the best ones here, and we'll save you 20% off again when you use that promo code Tony T at checkout. Access Ramon's page again. Click the link in the description and land right on his page. All right, Ramon also put together 3 packs for you here on from NHL and MLB. So make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications for these handicappers picks. We've got lots of cappers picks. 6 more picks from Ramon on the channel, but you got to like and subscribe and get notified with them. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.